Well, hello there and welcome. I'm Mary Sue and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today I'm doing a special reading. We have the full moon in Aquarius occurring on Thursday, August 11th or the 12th, depending on where you are in the world. And so this is such an exciting time in a way because Aquarians are known for being humanitarians, wanting to reform the world. They see the issues that we're having as a collective, and then they are the ones that try to bring reform. They can sometimes rebel against authoritative energies, but their heart is really in it. They're trying to bring good to the collective as a whole. So during this full moon energy, we're also in Leo, which counteracts that Aquarian energy. So Aquarians are about the collective. Leo is a little bit more about self, especially now during Leo season. So we're going to do a special reading today. We're going to ask Spirit for each of the zodiac signs, and I'll have those timestamped below, what you can do with your special gift or talent, your soul's purpose, your creative abilities to help bring good to the collective, right? And then, because we're in Leo season, how this will also help you. Okay, so we're going to take a look at both the aspect of the collective, how you can help the collective, but also how this will help you perhaps to manifest more of what it is that you want in your life. So I do have all of the zodiac signs timestamped below. I would really suggest looking at your sun and rising sign, especially during this full moon. That'll be really important. So I'll go ahead and I'm actually starting with Aquarius because it's the full moon in Aquarius. So we'll start with Aquarius. So welcome, Aquarius. We're going to first start by taking a look at your soul travelers oracle cards. See what your overall energy is around this time of the full moon in Aquarius, and it's good really for like the next week. Taking shelter, the answers are within. I really like this energy. It's asking you to go within. The full moon is actually taking place in your first house of self. Okay, your first house of self. So it is about going within, asking yourself, what is it that maybe you want to transform within yourself or transform within the collective, and how you can use your abilities to bring this change about. So yeah, interesting. Okay, I think overall you have an energy of commitment here, taking a look at perhaps what you're committing to yourself, and then also committing using your gifts for the better good. Look at this, committing yourself. I feel like a little bit about committing yourself to yourself with the Empress, or regenerating yourself. This is the Phoenix Rising card to me a lot of times, rebuilding, putting your commitment into rebuilding something that you want for yourself or for the collective. So how can you use your special gifts and talent? Look at this. We have the Lover's card with conflict. It's about helping the collective to see that there is love in all of us, about focusing on the love in situations instead of the conflict. I really find this kind of fascinating because, we're in the Lionsgate portal still. We have this full moon in Aquarius. We have a lot of light codes, a lot of that solar energy coming down on the earth at this time. It's very easy for a lot of us to get caught up in the conflict because the energies are so high. I feel like you're almost, how do I say this? It's almost like you have the ability to put out the fires in the world. So, Aquarius, a lot of times we think of you perhaps as rebels of trying to change the world. I feel like you are looking at all the conflict in the world, and the way that you can help is by almost putting out the fires, but instead of using water, well, think about water is emotions, using love. So where there is fear, you are infusing love in situations. Really interesting. And this could be even just within like your family setting. This could be within, your local community, your neighborhood, your workplace, or it could be that you want to put this out into the world, helping to spread love. What a lovely message. So how is this going to help you? Because, there is a give and take. When we put something out into the universe, we do want to receive something back. That is part of the give and take. Part of this Empress energy, I want to add. So we have the Nine of Wands and your higher self. I feel like it's helping you to you've had a long journey of perhaps putting up a lot of barriers to your heart, however that might resonate with you. This, by stepping into helping other people to see the love within each other instead of the conflict, or helping to overcome fears by sharing your love, helping others to express their love. It's also helping you to express yourself, the love that you have for yourself. So it's almost as if, you might almost be like a negotiator or mediator or something like that, or a counselor or a therapist. Like you're helping somebody else overcome a conflict, but in doing that, you also see how you can overcome the conflict within yourself. Okay, of really putting out your heart. With the Nine of Wands here, it's kind of like, I'm protecting my heart. I'm not going to let everybody see my heart. But through helping somebody else to shine their light, to step into an energy of love rather than conflict, you also help to shine your light even brighter and to feel more comfortable being vulnerable with the world, allowing your barriers to kind of come down. So I really love this, once again, taking shelter. The answers are within, going within and understanding how love, even when you're giving yourself love, it's helping you to overcome any mental conflicts that you might have that are holding you back from making those changes that you want to make within your own life or within the collective. Really wonderful. Well, Aquarius, I'm wishing you much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Well, hello there, Pisces. All right, let's get into your reading. We're going to first take a look at this old Traveler's card. We're going to see what your overall energy is during this full moon in Aquarius, but also this is good for like the next week or so, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Wow. I feel like during this time, you're getting more clarity about what it is, what your spiritual source is. This is interesting. I think you had this card for maybe your August reading. Being in the castle above the clouds, being more connected to spirit, understanding how your connection to spirit can help the collective, and also bring you a sense of more calm and peace. They're saying peace in your own life. Really lovely. Okay, so we're going to first take a look at how you can use your spiritual gifts, your creative abilities in order to help heal the collective. And then we're also going to take a look at how using your spiritual gifts what it will help to manifest for yourself by using these gifts. Okay. Oh, really interesting. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been on this journey a little while. You're working towards a certain milestone. It's kind of like you've been rising up as if this castle turret has been like climbing higher and higher in your spiritual awareness. And I feel like you're coming into a place where you're understanding just how needed Interesting how needed your spiritual gift is. Like, I'm not saying that you don't recognize it now, but it's almost kind of like coming into a sense of truly putting it out there. And also I want to say bringing in the money, 10 of Pentacles, legacy wealth, by using your spiritual gifts. That's been coming out in your readings for some time. Okay, so how can you help the collective with your spiritual gifts, your creative abilities? So we have the Three of Swords, and then we have travel. I'm going to clarify, especially the travel. I feel like the energy here is helping people to move away, to unlock the baggage. You see how there's a piece of luggage right there, right? But it's closed. It's kind of like unlocking or unpacking the baggage of their broken hearts in order to help them to heal. Wow. Oh my goodness. Page of Pentacles. You're learning something, and you're getting, I feel like you have a good offer coming in here too. We have the Emperor, we have Temperance, and then we have the Sun card. Really amazing. I feel like you are almost traveling. You could be traveling to help people that are going through difficult things. Okay, so I'm hearing natural disasters. But it doesn't have to be a natural disaster. It could be, you know, due to war, to famine, to drought. There's people, I feel like you notice that there are people in the collective that need your help. This could even be within your own community, okay? So it could be people that are struggling financially at this time. I feel like you're traveling. You're traveling, and you know, with the small bag, I think it's just a small bag. You're going, I'm not saying you're not going for, you know, a long time. I don't think you're moving though. I think you're going maybe on a mission or something like that to help people that are struggling at this time for one reason or another. What I'm hearing is you're bringing them hope. Okay, so I feel, you know, like, not that you're not going to go and share like your spiritual gifts or your creative abilities with these people, but I also feel just the message I'm wanting to deliver is that just by sharing your love and light, you are going to help bring healing to these people. It could also be over the internet, that you could be starting some type of support group for people that are going through a difficult time. This leads you, I really feel, to some type of business. Once again, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and then we have the Emperor. I feel like you're building a business. It's taken some time with the Temperance card there, but you're building some type of business. It's bringing you financial reward, but it's also bringing you lots of happiness and joy within yourself. So how is starting this, or, you know, business, or growing this business, or helping the collective in whatever capacity resonates with you? How's that going to also affect you personally? Okay, it's helping you to overcome any of the self-doubts that you have based on your intuition and manifestation. Okay, so you may have felt like in the past that you couldn't manifest what it is that you wanted. You've had these self-doubts, but notice, okay, that angel is in a cage, but the cage top is actually open. All the angel has to do is stand up, and the angel can get right out of this cage. What you're understanding is that your own self-doubts are holding you back from manifesting what it is that you want. You know, the message I'm kind of getting here is that you may have thought that if you used your spiritual gifts, your creative abilities to build a business, that it wouldn't bring you the abundance or the financial stability that you needed in order to be financially independent, right? now you're realizing, I think, to me, it's kind of like, I think you see a need at, between the Lionsgate, the full moon in Aquarius, sometime in the Leo season. I think you see a real need somewhere, and you may decide just to do this for a short amount of time or start a side business. It's like, yeah, I'm not all in. I'm just taking this little suitcase, right? But what happens is that it really does, I want to say, blow up to be a really, incredible business, very successful, very fruitful. And then suddenly you realize, okay, I can manifest everything I want and still be on my spiritual path. It's, opening to your spiritual source. It's also understanding that your spiritual gifts can help to provide that financial stability, the manifestation of the things that you desire, the materialistic things that you desire in your own life. Wow, that's pretty incredible. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light during this beautiful full moon in Aquarius, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Well, hello there, Aries. How are you? So we're going to take a look first at your soul traveler's card as an overall energy that you'll have. This is, really the full moon in Aquarius will continue. The energies will continue for the next 4 or 5 days. And we're still, dealing with the Lionsgate portal. So we'll take a look at your overall energies. Then we're going to take a look at how you can use your spiritual gifts to help alleviate or to, help the collective in some way. And then how by putting your spiritual gifts out there, by helping the collective, you can also manifest or help yourself in some way, what it will bring back to you. Because remember, what we put out, we also receive. So let's see what we have here. Oh, 2 of Cups on the bottom. Okay, I feel like you are, you have this peaceful nature about, this could be a business partner, a romantic connection. It can be even a peaceful sense of yourself. So Aries, really interesting there. Wanting you to know that you are protected by the angels. You are cherished by the angels. So they are, that your angels, your spirit guides are with you as you move through this full moon. So let's take a look at your spiritual gifts and how you can use them to help the collective at some time. And the collective could mean your family, your neighborhood, your city, your state, your country. It could mean the whole globe, okay? So it's helping others outside of yourself. So we have dark thoughts and we have 2 of Pentacles. The energy that I'm getting here is, especially since we have the 2 of Cups here, I think you're helping other people to see that they can decide, okay, in some way about whether they want to live based on fear or based on love, okay? I think you're helping people to realize, and once again, this could just be a friend, this could be a group of people like your family, your work, the people you work with, your community. You could be having a blog or a YouTube channel, something like that. But helping people to understand that being in the dark thoughts is somewhat of a choice. Now, I'm going to say sometimes that's not always a choice, right? But that there is an energy that you can move from the dark thoughts into energy of love. So you can look at things from the perspective of fear or from the perspective of love. And it's impossible to be in the energy of making choices based on fear if you are in an energy of love, okay? Because there is only love or fear. So let's see what we have here. I am going to clarify this. Yeah, I feel like, you're seeing that there are a lot of people that are fearful and perhaps feeling the economic pinch at this time. and I'm saying economic only because of the Five of Pentacles. And so the energy that I get here is that you're helping people to also understand. Okay, this is the story that's coming to mind. My grandmother, she raised 8 children during the Depression era, during the 1930s, during the Great Depression. And she said, before the Depression, right, because she had some of those children were born before the Depression. But she said, before the Depression, there, food was plenty. The, entertainment options were plenty. They didn't do a lot of traveling, but, there was more than enough money. And then during the Depression, of course, there wasn't. And she said that one of the wonderful things is that they found other ways to entertain and to spend time together. So, instead of perhaps, having lavish dinners, they learned how to make, casseroles or use leftovers in more creative ways. The family spent more time just playing games, right? Or being outside and playing like baseball or something like that. Just spending time chatting instead of worrying about like going to the movies or something like that. So she said that even though it was really difficult times for the family, there were some really wonderful things that came out of it. And I think that that's the message that I guess you are also sharing, that is that out of, even when we're going through difficult times, we can have the energy of trying to find the good in it, right? To experiencing, or being grateful for what we have instead of focusing on what we don't have. Because here you are, I feel like you're helping other people to overcome their fears and helping them to heal in a wonderful way. What a lovely, you could be doing a blog or something like that. You could be really, for some of you, I feel like you may even be trying to entertain people, to lift their spirits, even though they are going through a difficult time. When the pandemic first occurred, you heard stories of, like musicians that would stand on their balcony and play, so that the whole neighborhood or the area could hear the music. Even though people were, kind of like having to isolate, they could still hear the music and it uplifted the spirits. And I feel like that's kind of like your mission at this time is, how can I uplift the spirits? How can I bring peace to people that are struggling at this time? And I feel like for some of you, that entertaining, type of energy is there, however that may resonate for you. Okay, now what are you going to gain by helping other people to see even the slightest good in difficult times, right? How's this going to help you? Well, you've had some type of difficult ending. It's helping you to heal, to transform from that. It's as if when you put your energy into helping other people to see the good in their situation, okay, even though it may be difficult, where they can be grateful, where there is good, even when things are difficult. It's almost as if you get a snapshot of your own situation of a difficult ending, right? And you understand, okay, wait a minute, I can see this either out as a difficult ending and staying in an energy of being in dark thoughts, or I can put my love into it. And I feel like you actually may be meeting a soul mate in this, by doing this. It's almost as if you're seeing, I'm hearing eye to eye, like you're seeing eye to eye on this situation. Yeah. Really lovely. Page of Cups. Yeah. I feel like somebody's coming in to actually offer their love. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, doesn't have to be. But I feel as if you see clearly how you can go in a different direction. And have healthy boundaries, but also open your heart again to love. Really, really lovely there. All right. Well, Aries, I am going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Hello there, Taurus. It is so good to see you. So welcome to our full moon reading. We're going to take a look first at your overall energies with the Soul Travelers Oracle cards, and then we're going to take a look at how you can use your special spiritual gifts or creative abilities to help heal the collective, and how by putting out your special gifts and talents, you can also manifest and bring in some good for yourself. So remember, what we put out, we also can receive. So we're going to take a look at that. Oh, really lovely. Taurus. Okay, Strength card on the bottom, Leo energy. Of course, we're in Leo's season, but having strength, finding peace, okay, even in difficult situations is kind of the overall energy here. We have taking shelter, the answers are within. That it's a little bit of the Hermit energy, understanding. I think you're helping people to understand that they have the strength to move into a sense of peace, and by helping others to recognize that, you're bringing it also to yourself, and that this peace helps you to have the courage to move on in bigger and better ways, okay, out into the world, to bring in, to manifest what it is that you are wanting, because this is what's coming to you, okay? I'm kind of jumping ahead because I think it's kind of important here. You have planning and action and the Emperor. Okay, so we have your energy here a little bit as far as, really stepping into your power, knowing the way that you want to go. I feel as if you are helping others to understand that they deserve love, freedom, joy, liberty after a very difficult time period. So you may be seeing people that are struggling at this time, having some heartbreak, but you're helping them to step into this energy of understanding that they deserve more, okay? And with, look at how that Leo, the Strength card, and the Deserving card are so similar, right? Helping them to have the courage in order to overcome whatever may be bringing them down. Now, I really, it's kind of interesting because I feel as if there's almost like an energy of a large group. This is not like a small group, whereas some of the others, it was more of a smaller group. I feel like you are really trying to reach out to a large group of people. Yeah. Five of Swords. It could be even somewhere where there is conflict. I mean, protests or, war, something like that, in areas where there are others that are really struggling with heartache, disappointment in how things are working out, that they're not feeling as if they're getting kind of what they deserve. And it's about understanding, perhaps, that going to battle does not mean necessarily, okay, that you have to take up arms or something. I feel like you're helping to show that if we work together, right, we can build. It may take some time, but we can build what it is that we are dreaming of. It's almost as if you are really kind of teaching that by working together, you can peacefully, okay? I think that's the message here. Peacefully build what it is that you want. Really interesting, because I really feel like you're trying to almost rally people together to work together instead of working against each other. It's I'm trying to think of a scenario, but I feel like there's a lot of inner conflict within whatever this group could be. So this could be like at work, or it could be in your community, your country. Underneath that, we have the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're really a leader in trying to bring in some type of social justice, bringing in justice. And then you're going to be, you're going to be very successful with the Six of Wands there. Yeah, I feel your strength here. I think, once again, they're saying the strength here is by doing it peacefully, by working together. So if you've been like wondering, like there's some situation where you can see that there's conflict and you're wondering the best way about it is using the strength of being peaceful, of bringing peace to it by having the courage to work together to build something. It's not about tearing down. It's about building. I don't know how that may resonate. So let's take a look at how helping in this situation is going to help you as an individual. Look at this. Planning and action. I mean, I already showed you this. And the Emperor with the Empress. I think it also helps you to bring in a love interest that is seeing eye to eye with you about a certain situation. And it helps you to build what it is that you want in your own life. It may have nothing to do with what you're helping these people build. You could be like a negotiator, a mediator, a counselor, some, lobbyist, trying to get people to work together over here. And you're using those same skills then, to peacefully build what it is that you want to build. You're planning, you're taking action, you're helping other people to gather around you. You're finding the support that you need in order to build this empire. And I feel like you're going to be extremely successful. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, Fool, 10 of Cups on the bottom. Really amazing energy, stepping into your confidence. I feel like you're learning the lessons of something from the past. Six of Cups. You may see through this experience of helping a group that it's different than how you did something in the past. And now you're kind of like, oh, I wonder if it's almost like you're learning the lessons of the past of how it may have held you back from getting what it is that you really want, of building what you want. And so when this situation works out, you're kind of like, oh my goodness, I wonder if I could peacefully get people to work together to help me build this business or whatever it is. So you're taking a new path, a new approach to building an empire. Or, the empire could really be, you're trying to build a family, because the king and queen, I mean, the emperor and the empress here are just like, the divine counterparts. It's about, okay, wait a minute, this new strategy worked over here. Maybe it'll also work in my own personal life. Really interesting. Well, I'd love to hear in the comments how that might resonate with you, Taurus. And I wish you so much love and light in this situation, all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Well, hello there, Gemini. It is so good to see you again. So today we're going to start off with your Soul Traveler's Oracle card to see the overall energies during this full moon in Aquarius. It will be good for like the next 4 or 5 days. Your overall energy is stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Really interesting. To me, that's a lot like this Lionsgate portal that we also have open until about, August 12th, 13th. So a few more days. So let's take a look. We're first going to take a look at how you can use your spiritual gifts in order to help the collective. And that could be just a small group of people that, you are a part of, or it could be, trying to do something globally. And then because you are putting out your spiritual gifts or your creative abilities to help a group, you are going to receive something back from the universe. So we'll take a look at what you are possibly going to receive after putting out good into the world. So let's see what we have here. Wow. Okay, we have Hanged Man energy on the bottom, trying to find a different perspective about how you or the collective may be scattered. I feel like the message I'm getting here is that the energies, okay, are not focused. It's about getting focused on what it is, yeah, because underneath that we have the vast universe. About focusing about where you want to put your love and your light on your spiritual path. Really kind of interesting because it's going to help you to step into your power. You may feel a little bit like you are scattered at this time, or there's that an energy of like having your fingers in a lot of different pots. It's about understanding that if you put your time and energy maybe into just one or two, you can do a better job of that instead of trying to have too many irons in the fire. So we have 10 of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, this is going to bring you a lot of joy, happiness, and a sense of fulfillment in your work. I love this. So what you're trying to do for the collective is you're trying to inspire them how to plan and take action for what it is that they want to produce in their own lives. So it's kind of, to me, this is like a motivational speaker. You are a great communicator. It's about being able to inspire people to start afresh, okay? You could be sharing your story about how you got a fresh start in your life. You could be helping people with the Ace of Wands to get a fresh start in education or learning new things or going in new directions, but about planning and putting action to it instead of, well, I'm not sure which way I'm going or how I'm going to get there, right? With the fragmented energy, it only brings mental conflict into your life. I think you're helping people. For some of you, you may even be like creating some type of planners or journals, videos about how to get more structured in their life. Very much of a kind of like a Virgo-y type of energy. Because I think what you're seeing is you're seeing a different perspective. There's a lot of mental conflict within people, but there can be conflict between people. But by planning, by getting all on the same page, we can go in a new direction. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. I really love this energy, about bringing nurturing to a situation. I really like this. For some of you, this could be even a family situation because we have the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is very much of a motherly type of energy. Definitely the 10 of Cups is family energy. You could be taking a look at your family dynamics or something, trying to transform them, bring more peace to them. And so you have a plan of action and then trying to inspire other people to get on board with the plan. Really lovely, really lovely energy. Once again, this is part of your soul's journey, bringing love to situations where there is conflict. So how is this going to help you, Gemini? Let's take a look. So we have intuition and manifestation and 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is being able to step into your power of understanding you have the strength to pull back those bars and to walk through. To no longer allow the confines of the cage, right, to determine what it is that you want to manifest in your own life. It's about opening up the idea of I can bring whatever it is that I want in. There could be a situation in your life, especially if it's a family situation where you feel like, okay, there's only conflict in this situation. There's never going to be peace and harmony. Understanding that you can manifest peace and harmony, that it's not just manifesting material things. You can also manifest bringing in more love and kindness and generosity to, to even family situations or community situations. Really lovely. Okay, I'm going to clarify this. Yeah, star, I feel like, Aquarius energy, I feel like you are bringing healing to a certain situation that you were kind of like holding on to the burdens of. This is something that you was holding you back, okay? Something here is holding you back, and now you're getting the focus, the clarity about how you can move forward in the situation. I'm going to pull one more here and ask, what is it that you are truly trying to manifest here? I think you're trying to manifest healing within yourself, healing within a group of some sort. But I think there's more than that. There's more here. Yeah, okay, playing it safe. You don't want to play it safe anymore. You want to go big. You want to go big. Yeah, I feel like you've been playing it safe, but maybe playing it close to home, trying to get a certain situation to work out for you. And now you're just kind of like, no, I'm stepping into my power. And I realize now that I can bring in whatever it is that I want, whether it's material things or if it is something bigger for like a group of people. Okay. Really lovely. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light, Gemini, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Hello there, Cancer. It is so good to see you. So we're going to start off with your Soul Travelers card, Oracle card, just to get an overall energy for these next 4 or 5 days. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Really lovely energy. Of understanding, there is something from the past that maybe you are trying to heal, but by allowing yourself to step away from the energies of the past and getting more into the present, you will help to heal the present. Really lovely. Wow. Really interesting. A couple of these have been what I would say are spiritual, definitely spiritual energies. Okay, 9 of Cups on the bottom. Okay, you're kind of stuck. There's something here that you are really and truly dreaming of, but it's stuck. And it could be with a family situation, family, friends, and guides. You're kind of at a crossroads about how to move forward with this, or if you can move forward with it. There's rejuvenating rain. So, there's a situation in the past in this situation that needs to be healed, but it's kind of like, you don't have to bring it all back up. It's about almost like starting afresh, but starting with, it's almost like, okay, you mean a lot to me. Let's forget the past, but I'm sorry. There's like an apology here, okay? There's and it could be from the other person, but there's this energy of, this is what you're putting out to the collective during this time, using your spiritual gifts, your creative abilities to build something. But this is the Empress energy. This is mother energy, rebirthing yourself, rebirthing perhaps a family situation, because we have the ascended masters. Okay, so, you have a very spiritual energy here. You could be building a spiritual business at this time. But once again, I feel like you're stuck. You're kind of wondering, why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Why can't I get this to move forward? It's about clearing the past, something in the past that needs to be cleared so that you can bring this in. Oh my gosh. Temperance on the bottom. Sagittarius energy, but balancing things out in a very big way. Okay, you have the Sun card. Ten of Cups and the Empress. Once again, I feel like it's about bringing joy and perhaps a family situation back together again. I'm going to say that. Or in a business, because Empress can be about building a business, rebirthing yourself, because this is more of the collective. It could be a community, it could be, a country, something like that. But understanding, I feel like there's a big family energy here, understanding that at the core of it, okay, that there is a lot of love in this situation, even if it's in conflict now. So it's about, okay, let's clear away that past. It's almost as if you just need a clean slate. And that doesn't mean that apologies don't need to be made or something like that. But there is this energy of how can we get back on track, and there is a little bit, friends and colleagues. Yeah, you can have a lot of happy success with this. Really interesting. So how does this situation, okay, I feel like there's part of you that is helping to bring this family dynamic or this group of people back together again, or business back together again. You are playing a part in that, and by doing that, look at this. We have conflict and the King of Cups. This is your energy. The conflict, look at, that's a boat, right? On top of this very turbulent water, and the King of Cups is holding this boat as level as possible. It's helping you to overcome the emotions that you have in yourself. You could be working as a counselor, a therapist, a mediator for a group of people, trying to bring them back together. And within that, you understand how somehow allowing the past to just be the past helps you to heal your present energy also. Yeah, 7 of Wands, trying to get on top of something. You've been blocking yourself. It's going to help you to see how you have been preventing yourself from having the boat be level. It's almost as if, I feel like you're working in this situation over here. And it's like you have this aha moment, which is very much a full moon in an Aquarius energy. You have this aha moment where I feel like you're helping this situation, and it's kind of like you see yourself in a person that is in this situation over here. So you see yourself, and then it's kind of like you understand that you're allowing your emotions to drive your actions, but it's not, you're allowing yourself to overreact in a certain situation, and it's really holding you back. Because with the 10 of Wands, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm building all these barriers. I'm protecting myself, right? And in that moment, I feel like you get the clarity about how your own emotions are holding you back. You're holding back your emotions. You're holding back your energy, your loving energy from somebody else. But by holding that back, it's also holding you back from love in other areas of your life. And therefore, it's just really hard for you to step into your 9 of Cups. It's almost as if you're doing this out of a protective energy. It could be that you're protecting yourself from a family situation. Okay, so you could be, protecting your feelings from other members of your family. But by doing that, you're also blocking other love from coming into your own life. Really interesting energy. I feel like it's kind of like one of those aha moments that you're going to have. You're going to say, oh my goodness. But the nice thing is that you're going to see your way clearly, right? You're going to say, yes, these are burdens I can drop. I can drop those burdens, I don't have to. I feel like you're just trying to really protect your heart and your understanding. I don't have to do I don't have to use all this time and energy to protect my heart. I can be vulnerable again, and it will allow more love to come into your life in other arenas. Wow, very nice. Well, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light during this full moon in Aquarius, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Well, hello there, Leo. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday season. You have a couple more weeks left. So we're going to take a look first at your Soul Traveler's Oracle card to get an overall energy about this full moon in Aquarius. And this will be good for like the next 4 or 5 days. Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Wow. Really lovely, especially, here at your birthday season, following your bliss, doing those things that you really enjoy doing, and then listening to your heart. Did you enjoy that? Oh, you did? Okay, do some more of it. Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, I didn't enjoy that much. Okay, that's all right. We'll just go somewhere else. We'll, take a little detour, go in another direction. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, so we're going to take a look first at how you can use your spiritual gifts, your talents, your creative abilities to somehow help either a group, a small group, or the globe, as big as the globe. And then by doing that, you are putting out your gifts and talents to the world, and then you will receive something for yourself. So we're going to take first a look at what you are putting out into the world to help the collective or a small group, and then what you will receive in return. So we have Present Power and Queen of Cups. There is a strong message here where you are helping other people to understand that when they follow their bliss, okay, what it is that their heart desires, that they step into the energy of being in their present power. Right? That it makes them more powerful. That if they're doing things that they don't really enjoy, they're losing their power. It's almost, I feel like you may be becoming a little bit of a teacher, motivational speaker. You could be, writing a blog or doing YouTube videos, but somehow you're really getting across to people that the way to navigate through life is to look for those things that they really enjoy and then just doing more of it. Yeah, 10 of Cups, following your heart, doing what your heart truly desires. And understanding that you don't have to know the whole path. You can just do a little bit of something you like and take a break and say, okay, how do I feel about that? And then, okay, yeah, I want to do some more of that. Just understanding the path will unfold, that you don't need to know the whole path, that you can be inspired to go in this direction and still not know the whole path, that you will overcome the fears that you may have about not knowing the path. But as long as you're staying in your heart space, everything is going to work out for you. You're going to continue your present power. So once again, this is what you're allowing the collective to know, whether that is, you could be teaching a small course, in your neighborhood or local library or something like that. You could be, having a blog or a YouTube video, really talking about how to follow your bliss, okay? Listening to your heart to make decisions in your life. So how does this help you? Well, Leo, it's really interesting. Look at this. We have true love and then the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is about how you are protecting or holding on to things that are dear to you in order to protect your heart. And I feel like it's almost as if you take your own medicine, right? Like you're giving this speech or you're doing this video, and then all of a sudden you're doing it, giving the speech or whatever, and you're kind of like, yeah, I used to really enjoy painting. And I haven't done that in a while. I think I'll go do that. But for some reason, you may have stopped doing that because maybe you had an art teacher that told you, that, you weren't very good at painting. So you were kind of protecting your heart, not allowing your heart to experience those things that you really and truly did enjoy. In order just to, not have negative feedback about them. Yeah, you're balancing that out. It's opening up a whole new world. High Priestess, I think you know intuitively that this is the way to go. It's really, it's kind of like, you know, you're the teacher here, and then over here you're the student. Like you're actually taking your own advice. I love that because you're putting it out, but you're also taking it back in. It's balancing out your own energy. You're seeing a different perspective, and then it's almost like you're stepping into a new world, a world full of more joy. Really, really lovely. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Leo, it was so good to see you. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Hello there, Virgo. It is so good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So we are going to first start off with your Soul Traveler's Oracle card to see what your overall energy for this full moon in Aquarius is. And the full moon in Aquarius energy will be good for the next like 4 or 5 days. So what do we have? Solitude and silence, peace prevails. Well, that is your energy. You know, that's very much of a hermit type of energy, Virgo energy. Understanding that at this time, if you want to spend time by yourself, you know, listening to your own heart, there's definitely I kind of feel like it's you being you. That's kind of the message that I'm getting. Okay, so we're going to first take a look at what how you are using your spiritual gifts, talents, creative abilities to help either a small group, could be your family, a larger group, your community, your state, your country, or even the whole globe, okay? And by using your spiritual gifts and talents, by putting that out in love, then the universe will reward you in some way. So we're going to see what you gain out of this. Wow. You're gaining a lot. You have sun on the bottom. Lots. There's a creative endeavor that you are wanting to put out, this is the time to do it. Because we have creative endeavor, it brings you joy, happiness, abundance. This is, you know, I feel like you may spend some time in solitude, really just kind of tuning out the world, trying to figure out what it is that you may want to create, what new direction you may want to go in, but then, you know, definitely take action on it because it is bringing you a lot of joy and abundance. Okay, so let's see what you are doing for the collective. You know, you're taking action on trying to help the collective. And once again, when I say collective, it could be a family, it could be, you know, a community, your neighborhood, it could be your country, it could be some social group that you're part of. There's this energy of we can do this. We can come together to achieve something. So this could be, you know, you could be like taking action to start a nonprofit, a fundraiser, you know, starting a new business. There's something, you have a tangible thing in mind, a tangible goal, you know, something that can be measured. With that great achievement. It's almost as if, you know, this is kind of like getting the diploma. Some of you may actually be going back to school or choosing to go back to school in order to help the collective, right? So say you wanted to go back to school to be a counselor, a therapist, a teacher, a healer, right? You're taking action to do that. So you may not be actually putting out your spiritual gifts or talents or creative abilities at this time. It could be somewhat of a long range plan, right? But you're starting that. You're applying to schools, or, you know, you're starting school at this time or starting a business. Yeah. Really lovely. 10 of Cups. I mean, this 10 of Cups just keeps coming out. It's lovely. Yeah, you're getting a different perspective about how you can give to the collective, you know, how you can help others. And by helping others, you will also receive, you know. You're getting a different perspective about how to take action. Knight of Wands twice, you know. I feel like it's almost as if you're kind of like going within, you get the aha moment, if you will. And then it's kind of like, okay, I got to go with this. It's almost like now or never. Really lovely. Okay, so what is this bringing you back? And once again, I'm going to say this could be something that is more of a long range goal than just, something that's going to happen in the next few days. But look at this is what it's bringing you. It's helping you to discover more of yourself, the golden nugget within yourself, your hidden treasures. And it's also bringing you abundance with the Wheel of Fortune, Virgo. And it may be bringing you love too. So let's see. I'm going to clarify this. What a lovely energy, right? Because it's kind of like, yeah, Strength, Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. I feel like there could be a long time that you have felt like, you didn't know maybe exactly what you wanted to do or which way you were going to go, maybe struggling financially, and now you're going back to school to get another degree or something like that, that is going to bring you this great abundance. And it's also helping you to step into having the courage to also offer your love to yourself, but also to others. It could be that it's been some time since you've been in a romantic connection, but I feel like you were still on this self-discovery of who you were, so it was kind of hard to want to put yourself out there in a romantic way because you weren't really even sure who you were, right? So it's kind of like, okay, not that you maybe haven't dated or had some relationships, but it's kind of like nothing was really working out because you still needed some time to go within and find out who you are. But you're doing that by going in this new direction, going back to school or whatever this big achievement is. It helps you to discover who you really are, to discover the strengths and the love that you have within, and then helps you to seek out. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be seeking out a committed partner, and it's the Queen of Pentacles, but gender doesn't matter. It's the epitome of someone that you can love for a very long time, someone that's nurturing. And yeah, it's a whole new world for you. I think you're getting really inspired. It's almost like your Virgo 2.0, right? It's kind of like you're really ascending to a higher level. It's almost like you're glowing. You're glowing up, you really are. Well, really lovely, Virgo. I'm so excited for you. I really wish you much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Well, hello there, Libra. How are you? It's so good to see you again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So we are going to first start off with your Soul Travelers Oracle card to get overall energy for these full moon in Aquarius, but also for the next few days. So let's see what you have. Answering the call. The time is now. You're being asked to take action, whatever this is. I want to say, we had the Lionsgate portal on August 8th, but that really kind of continues until about the 12th or the 13th. It's like she's walking through this portal. I feel like you're kind of like almost walking into a new world. Understanding that, time is of the essence. That's what they're saying. Time is of the essence. So let's take a look. We're going to first take a look at how you can use your spiritual gifts, your talents, your creative abilities to help others. So that could be your family, it could be at work, it could be in your community, your country, it could even be the whole globe. By helping to bring healing to some others, you are also then going to receive something from the universe. So we'll first take a look at what you are putting out, and then we'll take a look at what you are going to get to bring in. Okay, so putting out, we have back and forth, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's this energy of you are helping others to understand that time is of the essence, that there's no more talking about it, going back and forth. It's time to make a decision. So this could be within a family sector. It could be in your neighborhood. It could be at work. You know, it's kind of like, okay, the time for negotiating or talking about something is over. It's time to make a decision. What are we going to do? And, you know, the decision is, I feel like you are kind of being a leader in this situation, because we have the Two of Wands and the milestone. I think you have the vision, and it's kind of like, yeah, okay. I think you're trying to negotiate because you are the peacemaker, right? You're trying to keep the scales all balanced. And I feel like you're getting a little bit frustrated with that. And you're kind of like, no, it's time to make a decision. Let's go. Yeah, stepping into a new world, saying it's go time. I feel like you're helping other people to understand that by staying in the fears, here's the moon card, it represents our subconscious fears, that by staying in our fears, we stay stuck in this mentality of kind of feeling abandoned, rejected, not having enough. It's time to give to others so that we can also receive. I think that's the message that you're sending out. I feel like you're helping people to understand that they're staying in this negative energy, not necessarily by choice, but they're also not giving. So it's kind of like you may be dealing with a group that wants more and more, or is kind of like blaming other people or something like that. And it's kind of like, no, the blame, everything gets, everybody gets their fair share of the blame. And it's time to kind of like, okay, we're not going to go back and forth discussing who did what. You know, we're just, you know, it's time to move on from that. I really like that. I really like that because I feel like you're, you know, you're kind of like, yeah, let's get this cleared up. But we got more pressing problems to do. To deal with. Yeah. Really interesting because I feel like sometimes people, you know, when I'm talking to people or read the comments or something, a lot of people right now are feeling like, you know, why are we worrying about that when we got all of this going on? You know, it's kind of like, why are we worrying about petty things when we have bigger fish to fry? Really interesting. So how is this going to help you? You're helping in this situation. So you're putting your time, your talent, your love into some situation over here, trying to get a group to work together to make a decision to move forward. So what comes out of this for you? Hidden motivations, and then the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like by working on this situation, helping people in that situation, what you understand is that all of a sudden I feel like you get this aha moment, which is very much the full moon in Aquarius, about how your own hidden emotions are preventing you from moving forward quickly. You may be still making progress in your life, but you're not seeing the fruits of that. You know, you're not moving forward quickly. You're kind of understanding that you are kind of hemming and hawing in your own way in another situation. You know, so this could be like a work situation that you are helping a group to move forward and make a decision, and you're understanding that in your own life, you are holding yourself back from making a decision because you're playing the same, you know, back and forth type of energy within your own head. Yeah, really interesting. King of Wands, being a leader, taking charge in this situation. Yeah, you know, we have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Both of these are, you know, energies of conflict, being concerned about conflict, whether it's within yourself or with other people, but that this, okay, is holding you back from the Empress energy. Very much your energy of stepping into, you know, creating the life that you want for yourself. And being able to receive what it is that you want. Yeah, really interesting, because I feel as if you have the ability to choose to have this milestone come in. It's your own, I think you're going to be enlightened about how your own hidden motivations are holding you back, which is really interesting, holding you back from what you really want. And this is, a business you're trying to build, a creative project. It could be a family, creating a family, having a baby. Okay, so the interesting message that I'm getting here is that it's your own hidden motivations that are holding you back. Your motivations. So there's two things I'm getting. For some of you, you are actually gaining some benefit out of other people, okay, being kind of being in conflict, okay, because by having them in conflict, I know it sounds strange, but it's almost as if these people are in conflict, then I don't really have to worry about building what it is that I want. It's almost like you're trying to, your hidden motivation is to keep other people distracted by conflict so that maybe they don't notice what you're building. Or because you have all this conflict going on, you don't have to work on what it is that you're trying to build. Really interesting, Libra. Really interesting, because it's helping you to see how you are holding yourself back. And it's kind of like, as soon as you recognize it and see it, it's like this instantly comes in for you. You take charge, and you're kind of like, this is ridiculous. Why am I holding myself back? Right? This is kind of like a little bit of, I have a neighbor that loves the neighborhood gossip, right? She loves the neighborhood gossip. And I have said to her before, why is that so intriguing? Instead of the neighborhood gossip, why don't you help to build a better neighborhood? Like, it's petty things, the kinds of flowers people plant in their yard or something, it's just petty stuff. But it's kind of like, well, I don't have to really, if I'm concentrating on this, then I don't have to put time and energy into really creating what I really want. And when I said that to her, she actually did say, you're right. She's like, you're right. She was like, what enjoyment? She admitted she got some enjoyment out of this, right? And then we talked about it. And she really has. She's really transformed. I'm really, really proud of what she's been able to accomplish, because she's like, yeah, I get some enjoyment out of this, but she's really, part of it was flowers. People just get, right? And she was like, she started building her own garden, because there was conflict about what kind of flowers the neighborhood should plant, petty. I know, really petty, like Libra. But it is kind of like taking a look at how the petty things in our own life detract us, right? Because they're easy to get because they're petty. They don't really mean anything. It doesn't really matter. But if we spend time and energy on that, then we don't have to take charge of our own life, right? Really interesting. I am going to go and spend time in my garden. It's really inspired me. I really love that. All right, Libra, it was so good to see you. I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Well, hello there, Scorpio. It is so good to see you. This is good for Scorpio, sun and rising signs. So we're going to first take a look at your soul traveler's card to see what your overall energy is for this full moon in Aquarius. And it really continues for the next 4 or 5 days. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Wow. Really lovely energy. I have to say that is spectacular. So, I really feel like this is something that you have been working on for some time. If you feel stuck in it, you're going to see how to get unstuck, or if it's, especially with full moons, things coming to an end. So a cycle coming to an end, a project coming to an end, something that you had, for some of you, I see this castle here. For some of you, you could be moving to a new destination, buying a new home, or perhaps selling your home, having a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky. Really interesting. Okay. All right. So first we're going to take a look at how you can use your spiritual gifts, talents, creative abilities to help others. Okay. So that could be your family. It could be a community, your country. It could be at work, or it could also be for the collective. And then because you are giving of your time, your talents, your gifts, then the universe is going to reward you in some way. So first we'll take a look at what you are giving to others, and then we'll take a look at what the universe is bringing to you. All right. Oh my gosh. This is spectacular. Yeah. You have deserving action, taking action, communicating, happy success, new beginnings, a really lovely energy, especially after a time period where you may have been really anxious about things. It's almost as if everything comes together. And I really feel like you are ending one cycle, Scorpio, and starting a new one. Okay. So it means that, a cycle of some sort has ended. It could be a karmic cycle. It could be a cycle of having difficulties. It could be, you selling your home and now you're going to go buy a new home. Any type of cycle within your life is ending, and now a new beginning is starting. So let's take a look at what you are putting out, how you are using your spiritual gifts, talents, and creative abilities to help others in the world, okay, whether it's a small group or a large group. So we have the Empress energy, and then we have decrease. The Empress energy is about how we build, okay, what it is that we desire to build, whether it's a business, ourselves, because this can be rebirthing ourselves. It can be building a family because she's pregnant, right? It's stepping into this very nurturing energy of either, helping other people to rebuild themselves, after a long time of feeling like things just aren't working out for them. Or, this could be helping people to rebuild financially after a long time of, feeling like they were lacking. This could be helping people to rebuild their confidence in some way after a long period of losing something. For some people, this could be actually helping people with their physical bodies, helping to heal or to rebuild, like physically, like with weights, or I'm also getting like prosthetics of some sort. You could be helping, after they have lost either their physical health, maybe their mental, struggling in their mental health, or even it could be, like helping them, to rebuild their physical strength with prosthetic devices or something like that. Some of you may be going into counseling. Your destination could be that you are graduating from some type of, course or certification, or getting your degree in some way where you can help people to rebuild. So you could be even like in the medical field or, mental health field, helping people to, get a new life after a difficult time. For some of you, it could be even people that have, experienced homelessness or, people that have been incarcerated or something like that, helping them to rebuild their life in some way. Really, such a loving energy there, because the Empress is all about mothering, nurturing, building, helping people to get a new start in life. You know, you could have experienced, you know, perhaps like financial devastation, you know, or a health, you know, a severe health situation. You could have possibly experienced this yourself, and now out of that pain, your purpose is to help others to rebuild, you know, after something devastating has happened. I love that. I really do. Yeah. Death card. Wow, there's your energy. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're kind of offering your knowledge, your wisdom to others. Once again, after coming through something that is really difficult, you know, transforming, okay, this energy of conflict and self-doubt. It could be that maybe you lost your confidence in some way. You know, once again, after like a health crisis or you know, like you know, some type of debilitating tragic event in your life, you know, you lost your own self-confidence, and so you know, you transformed yourself after that, and now you are helping others to transform. So you're taking your pain. The main thing is you are using the pain that you have experienced to help other people transform their life. Really, really spiritual business, you know, I feel like some of you are starting a spiritual business or a healing business of some sort. You know, you have overcome the pain of something. You have reached that destination, and now the next step in your life is to help others to rebuild theirs, to help them to understand that they are deserving of this, you know, and it will bring you financial success. Really interesting. Okay, so what is this? How is this helping you? So we have family and we have the Six of Swords. It could be that you are, you know, moving away in some way by helping other people. You understand how you can also move away from the turbulent energies, okay, into calmer energies. And maybe to dealing with family situations. So maybe you are becoming a family therapist, a child therapist. For some of you, I feel as if you may even become, you may have experienced difficulties in having children, you know, so you're moving away from that energy, helping other people to learn how to, or going through the process of, you know, fertility, you know, help. You may be becoming a fertility expert or helping people to adopt children. So let's see. Yeah, to really kind of, yeah, you have the Tower on the bottom. I feel like this is coming in really quickly. So let's see what we have here. Wow. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Lovely energy there. This, oh my gosh. Yeah, it just keeps on going. Beautiful energy. Okay, so we do have family energy here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is very much a mother energy, or, you know, spouse energy, nurturing. The King and Queen of Pentacles are considered, you know, the epitome of the wonderful, you know, married couple in a way, very grounded, responsible, nurturing of their home, their hearth, their family, you know, just really super grounded and nurturing energy. This is, you're kind of like with this Temperance card, tempering your energies. And then we have the Lovers card, Gemini energy, but also choosing what is good for you and for your family. Really lovely energy. Lots of family energy here, trying to help balance out the energies either in your family or within yourself about what it is that you want out of family. I feel like this is coming in as an aha moment or some big news, some big surprise. But I am going to tell you, I feel like it's all good. Like whatever conflict has been occurring here, it's like the waters calm out. This is not a tower to be worried about. Remember, towers clear out things in order for the better to come in. And I feel like there is like this huge either epiphany on your part or some, situation that right here in Leo season, I think it's happening really soon with the strength card here. You have the strength and the courage to see this and to also express your love or to gain love out of this situation. It's something you've been waiting for a long time. There's lots of celebration. So I feel like for some of you, it could be something about having a child or starting a family. It could be a surprise. You're like, what? You could have been trying for some time and then suddenly it's kind of, but it's a new offer of love. I feel like somebody, or either you or somebody that you are close to, is offering love and understanding that this is, you deserve this. It is going to bring you a lot of happy success and love in your life. And I feel like it starts this brand new chapter. Whatever has happened, you're finishing a cycle. That is definitely true. You're finishing a cycle and therefore, starting this lovely new cycle, whatever this is about. Wow. Really interesting energy. Well, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I would love to hear in the comments how this might be working out in your life. But I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Well, hello there, Sagittarius. It is so good to see you again. I am going to first start with your Soul Traveler's Oracle card. We're going to get an idea of your overall energy for this full moon in Aquarius and also for the next few days. This energy will be good for the next 4 or 5 days. Choosing your path, all is possible. Yeah, I feel as if you're coming, one of the things that you're going to gain out of this, between the Lion's Gate that we had on August 8th and will continue until about the 13th, and then this full moon in Aquarius, it's almost as if you're understanding, okay, where am I going? No, I'm choosing my path and I'm not looking back. I love that energy. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we're first going to take a look at how you can use your spiritual gifts, your talents, your creative abilities at this time to help others, whether that's within your family, your work environment, your country, or the entire globe. How you are using your gifts and talents to help others. And then because you are putting out your gifts and talents, what you can expect the universe to bring to you. So here is what you are putting out to the world. Look at this, Queen of Cups and Peace. I feel like you're helping other people to understand that when they step into an energy of truly loving themselves, they find this peace within their own life. Really interesting because for some of you, you could be kind of like a healer, or you could be in healthcare, or you could be in anything that's like self-care, so to me this is kind of like, it could be anything with spa or Reiki healing, yoga, exercising, eating nutritiously. I feel like you're helping people somehow to find peace in their life by making themselves a top priority and not allowing themselves to kind of like feel as if that's selfish, that by making themselves a top priority, they are going to gain more of a peaceful attitude, I would say, about dealing with others. Really lovely energy. for a lot of you, I feel like you might be helping. There's a definite feminine energy here. You may, and it doesn't matter what your gender is, but you may be focusing at this time on females. And that might not be for everybody, but I feel like for some of you, you may be helping other women to feel like they can make themselves a top priority in their life. So what do we have here? Yeah, we have Six of Cups, the Hermit, and the Justice card. Yeah, I really feel like you're taking a look at maybe what you have had in the past, experienced yourself, either in childhood. You may have, because there's a lot of feminine energy here, maybe how your mother either took good care of herself or did not. Okay, how that may have played out a role in your own life. You're going within to look at how that has affected you, and the choices that you are making in your life. But I think you're really helping. You could be helping young mothers to take good care of themselves, prenatal. You may be having even some like prenatal courses or self-care routines. You could be teaching an exercise class just for, pregnant mothers, something like that, or moms that have just had a baby. If you're in any type of a business where this is not a sector that you have thought of kind of reaching out to and helping, I feel like there's a message for you to, if that's something that you could expand your business or your spiritual gifts or talents to help a sector of women that are either pregnant, trying to become pregnant, or have recently had a child. Okay, I feel like you have some wisdom that you can give there. It could even be about, helping them to be a better mother. Okay, especially like first time moms. I know the first time I had a baby, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, right? And by the time I got to the third one, it was like, oh, it's old hat, But you could be really helping to support new moms in some way. That won't be for everybody, I know, but for some of you, that might be something to think about, because what you're doing is you're helping them to bring balance into their life. I feel like you're reaching a sector of your community or the world that maybe doesn't put themselves first, and you're helping them to realize that by taking really good care of themselves, they bring more balance into their life. And by having more balance in their life, they actually can give more to other people. Really, really lovely energy there. Okay, so you're helping some other people in the world. You're sharing your gifts and talents to help bring their self-care to maybe a top priority. And now what you are doing is attracting in new... Okay, I am going to say, it says new supportive connections. I also heard new supportive clients. Okay, so if you have a spiritual business, once again, I feel like that's not going to be for everybody, but you may want to think about moms or pregnant women or women in general. Okay, this is going to bring you so much more financial stability. Helping you to have the happy home that you are wanting. So I feel like you have, you have choosing your path all as possible. I think that this is maybe a realm some of you may have toyed with or something in the past, but I feel like you're opening a new avenue of revenue. Okay, which is really exciting. Yeah, King of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Okay, I think what you're seeing here is that you're trying to, you have a vision. Okay, cut through it. You have a vision for what it is that you want to produce or put out into the world. So say you have some type of a salon and you have a certain vision, but one of the problems is that you are like so stuck on that vision that you can't see that there's other ways of, you know, giving your love and receiving love. This, whatever this is, it's a huge, take action on it. I know it's not going to resonate for everybody. My goodness. Yeah. This is a decision that is going to bring you, okay, so much more financial stability, okay? It's a decision that takes you in a different direction than you were thinking initially, okay? But it's also going to bring you so much more success. I'm not saying that you stop doing whatever you want, whatever you're doing. It's about adding another path, okay? It's about adding perhaps somehow how you can reach this other sector that you had not thought of in previously. Really interesting. Okay, well, I am going to leave it there. Sagittarius, I am so grateful that you're here, and I wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now. Well, hello there, Capricorn. It is so good to see you. So we're going to first take a look at your soul traveler's journey oracle card to see what the overall energy is during this full moon in Aquarius and for the next 4 or 5 days. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. You know, really lovely energy. I think you had that. Was it for your career and money? About, you know, stepping into a sense of gratitude, having more gratitude for what you do have will help to expand and bring in more. Wow, lovely. Okay, so what we're first going to do is take a look at how you can use your special gifts, talents, creative abilities to help others. So this could be your family, your neighborhood, your country, the whole globe. It does not matter. It could be at work. So you're going to be using your gifts and talents to help others. And then because you are putting it out into the world, using your gifts and talents, then you will receive something from the universe. So we'll take a look first at what you are putting out into the universe and then what you will receive from this. Wow. All right. 10 of Swords on the bottom. I think you are ending. I love this. I think you are ending any of this deception, conflict that you have in your life. And I feel like that is because you're stepping into this energy of really being grateful for what you have. Kind of like understanding that, I feel like you're kind of understanding that you're kind of like deceiving yourself about how you're putting these pins. See how these pins are going into her head? It's almost as if, you know, she's in pain because she has all these pins. But you see how she doesn't even have a grimace on her face? I feel like this is, you're being enlightened to how you are deceiving yourself, holding yourself back from the love and the joy and the gratitude that you can have for what you already have. Expanding your vision of the world. Yeah, really interesting, because I don't think I've ever noticed, like, her face isn't happy, but it's kind of like stoic. Stoic. What a word. Okay, so let's take a look at what you are sharing with the world using your gifts and talents, creative abilities. Yeah, you're planting the seed. I love this. I think there's something really deep here, Capricorn. You're planting the seeds for others to understand how beautiful they are. This true love, okay, is really about being able to look in the mirror and to love yourself, okay? Love the way that you look, love your gifts, love how you interact with others. Here's your gift, is that you can help others to see that in themselves. Okay? Maggie is snoring. So, you know, that is a beautiful, beautiful trait to have. So let's think about that. That means like you go to work You can help other people to see the beauty within themselves, to love themselves more. You go to a family party, you can help other people to see how wonderful they are. You may have a blog or a YouTube channel, and you really help other people to see the good in themselves, to love themselves more deeply. You could even be an inspirational speaker. You could write books. You're planting the seeds for others to see just how wonderful they are. So let's clarify this. Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, yeah, Moon. Okay, how you're actually helping other people to overcome their fears and discontent with the world so that they can move into the energy of the Empress and rebirthing their lives. You know, you could be, really interesting because Scorpio had somewhat of a similar energy about, you could be actually helping people that have overcome like debilitating illnesses, or perhaps have been in accidents where they have maybe lost a limb or something like that. People that have gone through major trauma in their life, you're able to help them to restart their life, to see the beauty in themselves and be grateful for what they have, and to build on that, to take this small seed and grow into something that is a tree, right? You're taking a seed and growing it into a tree. So that is what your special gift is really incredible. I'm hearing Johnny Appleseed, it's kind of like you're planting these seeds across, I want to say really the globe. But wherever you are, you're planting these seeds and helping love to grow, for other people to see the love in themselves and then to love each other. So what does this bring back to you, Capricorn, right? Because this is intense. This is really kind of like really spreading your love and light to others. So what does this bring back to you? Well, you understand that this is your honoring path. This is your soul's purpose. It also brings in the financial rewards so that you can be financially independent. Really interesting. So let's go ahead and clarify this. Wow. Four of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like you have at this moment, you're holding back. You're holding back from yourself. It's like it's really easy for you to do this for others, to help them to see the beauty in themselves. But the deception is that you can't see it within yourself. So during this time, I feel like you're going to step into this energy of almost like recognizing what you can do for other people, and then kind of say, well, why am I not doing this for myself? It's almost as if you step into this energy of, I need to start honoring myself. I need to start kind of, finding the pleasures that I enjoy in my own life. It's almost like you're holding yourself back from enjoying your life because you feel like it's almost like this is only for other people. And I feel like you have this switch that goes on, this aha moment maybe, right? Where you're kind of like, well, why should everybody else get it? Why shouldn't I also get it? And you step into this energy of really changing your mindset. This is a belief, that a pattern that you have been working on. And I know from doing your readings, you've had this sense of unworthiness that you have been overcoming, working on releasing. And I think you're changing your mindset. Really interesting. Kind of like, Page of Wands, you're getting some good news. You could be even getting some good news, like somebody is recognizing you for all the good that you do for others. And then like you're being recognized, and then all of a sudden you realize, wait a minute, yeah, I can do this for myself also, being recognized, you know, sharing my beliefs with others, but also sharing them with myself. And it brings in the King of Pentacles. Lovely energy. This is spouse material, but it's also, you know, grounded energy, has, you know, very generous, financially stable, and has a lot of generosity. So you could be single at this time, and it brings in a spouse, because somebody is recognizing, and I feel like it's also part of you having to recognize this within yourself, that you are holding yourself back. You're allowing yourself to get caught up in the whirlwind, okay, of you know, of difficult endings. Almost, you know, look at, you have joyous fun underneath. It's about having a little bit more fun. It's almost an energy of that's only for other people, but then all of a sudden you have the switch that goes on. You know, it flips and you're like, wait a minute, it's good for all of us, right? And it is. Well, you know, what you're helping others to recognize about themselves is suddenly you can recognize in yourself. Really lovely energy. Yeah. Yeah, that, you know, it's just your fears that are holding you back from being able to celebrate your own life. Wow, Capricorn, big week for you. Big week. I do really appreciate you being here. I wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope you have a great full moon in Aquarius and great rest of the week. Bye for now.